Heard you a snitch, nigga be quiet cause you could get bitched. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Hop with the rolls, got my name on the curtain. Fucking your thought and I do that for certain. And I stay clean like detergent. Popping on Xannies and popping on Perk. Burn up on me, you get cut like a turkey. I just want this bitch inside of Billy. I'm open no roof, got stars up on the roof. So my freedom.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode, I think, 4 or 5 of What If Yuzuku Midoriya Had a Symbiot. I've been pumping out Doc Ock videos. Why? I don't fucking know. I just thought that I really should ramp that series up, given the fact that had all this other shit going on recently in my life, but I had to push through that kind of shit. But yeah, stuff's gonna be real interesting coming up soon. Actually starting to get into the auction of a microphone, so that'll be good for me at least. I'm eventually gonna turn like my basement into like a little chill corner. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pull a fucking like actual sofa down here and possibly a computer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that at the very fucking least. So you might actually. God damn it! Yeah, so we're back. Sorry for the slight interruption. But, yeah. We're gonna pick off directly where we did last time with Izuku coming out of the super and making his way home. His body's feeling fucking weird after taking a piece of All Might's quirk. Now, it's making him, really feel weird. It's not, sickening. But, Venom says that his body's going through, a weird version of just a section of change that is not prompted by him. So he needs to get to his room and tuck in early so I could try to mitigate what the fuck is going on unless it's beneficial. That's what 6 says. So Izuku nods and actually begins to use his quirk to run home. At this point in time, Izuku has, like I said, almost got up to an hour or 2 hours to how long he could use his extreme speed quirk. So that, and he's using other quirks on top of it, just enhancers. So he's just going stupid fast because he's not limiting himself like he does with his vigilante, also known as Black Bullet, which has now been the name. And especially after that fucking chase. So, yeah. After Izuku gets home, he's hungry as hell. And he doesn't know why. So, legit, his mother, already had, lunch and stuff prepared. He's gonna take his lunch. He's going to drink all of the milk straight from the carton. Make some toast. Oh. Cool. And, make some toast. Just fucking eating. Consume calories. And like at one point, Venom just says, I mean, not Venom, Six says, hey, yo, we need sugar. And he's like, I got you, fam. Like, what he does, he walks over to where he just keeps the sugar. It just says, how much? 6 scoops. And he says, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, yep. Just mix it with water. It'll go down easier. Yeah, you're right. And it just, like, goes to a sink. 6 scoops of sugar later. Later with a big-ass cup. Just drinking. Doing his damnedest to, like, keep everything down. And it's like, Izuku's arms and legs and, like, chest is starting to hurt. Like, his muscles have been ripped and are reattaching. So, like, I'm not gonna lie. You know Izuku's, like, pancreas and appendix and shit. All the shit used for fucking processing raw food has been reverted back to the animalistic state. So, what do I mean by that? I mean, he could eat raw food and shit now. Without worry of food poisoning. And it's damn near impossible for him to get food poisoned unless he, like, does it himself. And, like, actually fucks himself up on purpose. So, like, Izuku just kind of goes into the fridge, realizes, thank God for Mom having so much, like, meat in her fridge. But Tish. Anyway, fuck. God damn it. I just couldn't help it. Fuck. But regardless, he began and just ravaging the sausage. Fuck, goddamn it. I made it worse. God damn it. The steaks, the sausages, as bones and all, mind you, which his stomach has evolved because of Six to handle. Six at this point has just fucked with his body. It would be like 50-50 to call him a Neanderthal. Like, he has the musculature of an ape. Like, I'm talking silverback gorilla. He's just fucking huge. Huge. And the stupid thing is, like, he has, like, condensed his muscle down. Don't get me wrong. It's not that heavy. Because Six ended up fucking with his muscle fibers to just make them even lighter. And his bones even stronger. So, through time, like, Izuku was kind of bedridden for a month, low-key, because Six don't want him fucking with his quirks while this is going on. Because of One for All, fucking everything is changing. Every quirk, every combo, shit is going sideways. And it's not, like, bad either. It's beneficial because it's lessening the drawbacks of each quirk. Work on his body. And Six, it makes Six have to go through less shit to, like, rip out, to basically stop the drawbacks entirely. Saving up more energy for Izuku, which raises his current speed to over a couple kilometers an hour. Just on some dumb shit. At this point, Izuku's like specifically like he's not bedridden, but he's like I need to go check some stuff because Izuku had like a weird epiphany one morning and he just says, so what, am I just going through like some fucking weird ass evolutionary trait? Like what's happening? And he said, yeah, basically, I don't know what's happening to you. I'm gonna say it flat. Because your body is doing shit by itself. And I'm just speeding it along. Yeah, sure, you're having to eat more. And your mother is a saint. And for being able to feed you, but like dead ass, with like the stuff that's going on in your body, you're gonna have to eat like a significant portion more. And he's like, what do you mean? I mean, it's changing literally everything. Except for your outward appearance. Everything is changing. And all of it's positive. And it's all because of that quirk that we got from All Might. And it's just doing shit in the background. Like, I found this weird ass little bead of just, well, not like physical, but it was just basically power. Like, in your brain, there was a lot more electricity going through it than a normal human's should. Like, enough to tase someone for like 2 minutes. And that's the level of oh shit that you're dealing with at the moment. Because your body, I don't know what to tell you, but like, is simultaneously taking bits of like the past evolutions of humanity and stitching it with yours. So I don't know what's going to happen because I don't know enough about your evolution. I was not there. Like, I would need to be there to understand it to this extent. Unless, like, there are Neanderthal bones that we could just get our hands on. Oh, and even then, that would be fucking, it would be risky. Because I would have to, like, scrape some of their, like, bone, what's left of their bones. Bones which should still have, like, small semblances of dead cells. So, hopefully, we should be able to, like, get something from it. But everything that I'm seeing at this moment is above me. All that I know is that all of it's positive. And like, after the initial transmogrification of your body, it's basically, you're gonna have to relearn your quirks, kid. And he's like, what do you mean? Because I'm focusing on your quirk specifically And the quirk that we got from All Might, like I said, was boosting other quirks in your body. So, since like this one was the most worked out, it got the most treatment. And let's just say, for some reason, there's just weird shit that's nigh impossible for me to understand fully at my current age. All that I know is that eventually you will gain telepathy. That's like a possibility of what you're getting. Of one of the many fucking things that might happen. I don't know. Dude, I don't. So, this is like when Izuku's chilling on his bed, sleeping. His body's going through fucking changes and shit. Like, one day, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like this man grew in every category. He is a mountain. He is like, he isn't exactly All Might size yet, but he knows he's gonna get there. This man is chiseled as fuck. Which is strange and only making it even more weird. Because he has to keep up the ruse to his mother that, hey, I'm fine and I've been working my ass off. Off hard as hell. So Izuku, by the end of month 2, is fine. He 6 tells him, okay. Oh fuck, this hurts my fucking cell membrane. What the fuck is this? And he's like trying to put back together shit. Like combos that they once had, like the enhancement quirks for combos. And they're doing it. He's doing it and he's realizing like these are already comboed to All Might's quirk. I don't really know what the fuck. Just like, he's looking at this and he doesn't really know what's happening. What happens is simple. He tells Izuku you need to go somewhere really fucking deep into the woods. You need to not use your quirk until we get there. And you're going to need to like just tell your mother that like you're going camping with your friends and we're just gonna leave. Because I don't know what the fuck you could do anymore. Your biology is too complex for my understanding. That's how fucking strange this is. And this is an innate ability I have, but I'm not amazing at it. But all that I know is that you have super speed, super strength. Like, the fuck? Intelligent. Huh. It's probably something to do with your intelligence because of your high brain activity. But I'm like 50-50 on if you could give yourself bullet time. It's like, what do you mean? Wait, you talking like bullet time from, yes, movies, bullet time. He just looks at his hands as if he gets up, like packs some stuff, and proceeds to do what Six told him. Go into the woods, all that shit. And he starts training. Now, oh boy. Izuku's maximum speed. This Izuku I made busted as fuck. Like, there's a reason that I did it. Because technically, the quirk went through 2 users. I'm specifically talking about One for All. Because Six and Izuku. 6 was the 9th. Izuku was the 10th. And God knows what's going to happen to the others. But his maximum speed is fucking ridiculous. He's like positive. Like, he looks up, he could go like 2,000 miles an hour. He was curious. He went back, like, got like a zoo ticket, and just kind of like went to a chameleon section. Did the same thing he kind of did with All Might. Specifically one of those iguanas that can have those feet that let them run on water. Izuku's like 50-50 on he could do it without these, but just in case. So, yeah, he tries. And oh yeah, no, he could do it without them. But it's a lot easier with them. So, Izuku basically moves faster than anything. Izuku could, like, fucks with the sound barrier, which is how fast he could go off rip. Just he's not going like to the max yet, because he doesn't know how to activate One for All at all. But he does have an electric based quirk already. And he's trying to figure out, okay, so how the fuck do I use this now? Because up to him, like, he was told all the quirks changed. Even All Might's, which was fucking weird and uncomfortable. So Izuku's just, when he activates that electric quirk, One for All kicks. And he uses the electricity quirk to enhance his movements through his legs, arms, body, that kind of shit for reaction time. So he's already used to fucking, like, letting energy flow through his body. But with One for All now active, he could do things that, like, people don't understand. He could, like, be on some fucking, like, Silver Surfer shit. I go have, like, to the end of the universe in 6 minutes. Like, that kind of shit. When that's active. Because that's a 10 times multiplier of let me beat your ass. And since he had multiple speed quirks, last time I counted was 3 to 4. He had 2 standard enhancement quirks. Bakugo's explosions, extendo fingers, and other dude's quirk, which he did evolved into, hey, I'm Mr. Fantastic. Like, on that shit. So, Izuku, when it comes down to, like, the power spectrum, how scary he is. There is, like, he doesn't need to send punches to fuck with air funnels. He needs to flick with his fucking pinky. When he actually did punch with his arm. Like, he knew how to, like, manage it because it felt the same way. And when he let that, like, a smash fly at maximum percent, because he didn't think it would be this strong. He didn't expect it to be this much stronger. Half of the forest got demoed. Just like it caused a storm. Like, he went so fast, he fucked up the clouds, riled them up, and started making piss rain. Rain and shit lightning. Like, just turning the entire landscape that he was in to, like, a deforested hulk of what used to be, like, half of a forest. Izuku realizing what he just fucking did, realizes, what the fuck is All Might's powers? Because, yeah, sure, he had to fucking interact with Nana and them, which were not pleasant. And what he did was basically fucking kill them. Held them. But when it came down to it, Izuku kind of like has a raw energy depot. And since the stockpile quirk stockpiles everything, it's gonna be real fucking awkward. Because All Might's losing power. Now, I know what you're probably gonna say. Why is All Might losing power? Because Nana and them are dead. Nah, man, that was for everybody. So legit, when All Might passes and dies, he's going to be the only entity in One for All. Toshi Noriagi will not see Nana. He will not see anyone. He only knows of the past users. And now that he knows he's losing power, he thinks back on that day where they were fucking following that kid. And that day where he woke up with only one fucking mosquito bite. right on the nape of his neck, which clicked, said, "He got my fucking blood." Now, why is All Might this paranoid? Simple, because he thinks the person that he killed had a son and is coming back for payback. Like, that's what he thinks is happening. That's what he thinks Izuku is. Now, All for One doesn't know about this. Why does he not know? Simple. Because he doesn't have the contacts. He just knows he's going to attack UA. He's going to try. And then there's this person in a black suit that just needs to figure out where the fuck he is. Because he wants that quirk for a Nomu. Like a motherfucker. So, he's basically looking for Izuku too. No one knows where Izuku is or what the fuck's going on. People only have, like, ideas. And those ideas are guesses at best. But as soon as, like, the thing, like, Izuku's deforestation gets out to public knowledge, All Might knows who did it. No one, people think like, oh, All Might punched something really fucking hard. Same with All for One. He's kind of on the same boat, but All Might knows that if he did this, we're fucked. Like, and that was a one punch, he thinks. Because that punch was also, like, kind of, like, it wasn't juiced by any other of Izuku's quirks. He didn't use extreme speed on that punch. Because if he did, that would have went into the city. And that would have led to a fucking natural disaster. Like, I mean, Izuku would have caused a fucking funnel cloud, which would come like a really nasty hurricane. Izuku, at this point in time, is the strongest being on planet Earth. People do not rival him. He is the symbol of strength when it comes to strength in general on that planet. But everything comes from something. And the night of the final day of the 10-month period, 6 feels the call. A call from far, far away that resonates deep in his mind. He knows that the master would like to see the subject and see if he is worthy of being a Primarch. Now, you might be confused. What do I mean by Primarch? I'm going to throw some things in to the symbiotic nature. Because we all know the king of the fucking Clintar species. We all know who it is. Null. And to put it bluntly, Null is old. He is extremely old. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is like old, he's tired, he's too fucking. He's like starting to die. And Null is looking for someone to hold up the mantle of the Clintar species. Because he's only getting weaker by like the month. So as soon as like the somewhat hive mind connection felt how strong not just the host was, but the Clintar itself was potent. Now you might be wondering why is the Clintar potent? Why is 6? One moment. Now back to it. Sorry for the slight interruption. I can't help that. Like, even if we, like, unless I move houses, I can't help with that if we want it, like, this quiet. So, yeah. It's like a water purifier. We go off of well water. So, yeah. But back to it. When it comes down to 6, why is he stronger? Like, feels like enhanced. Simple. Because Null has always took some off the top. What do you mean by that? Oh, it's simple. No matter what, a Clintar is attached and technically is that person. So, it takes favorable genes and takes it from person to person. The quirk gene. He has the quirk gene. And if he is to pop another one of himself out, that will have an innate power set. Of what? Don't know. But I let you know now. If it's something like cloning, it could be like Null, but fucking terrifying. Because he will have, like, you are 1, we are like 1,000 type shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, Izuku never really tried to get a cloning quirk because most cloning quirks are kind of shit. I mean, for instance, ectoplasms. He doesn't think that it could be upgraded to the extent of what he wants. And he does bring this up to 6 sometimes, and he's like, "Oh, just get it. Just get it. Trust me. Just get it." But when it comes down to Null, he's let's just say he's sending some more fucking asteroids in that direction. Like, he wants to get there and meet whoever the fuck this is to make sure, hey, are they worth a damn to lead the entire species? That's basically what he's thinking. Because Null, like, at this point, I'm going to say Null has, like, grown, let us say. the Clentar species has settled the fuck down. They're not as crazy. Not as crazy, but they're still pretty fucking nuts. But they're more advanced when it comes to technology as well. So they get in order to get moving the planet, get the planet moving. We have a potential prospect for a new ruler. And only like high echelons, the equivalency of nobles and government officials of, because like it's not just one planet going to, like, there is literally something in like the greater galaxy called the null sector. It might have been different, but that null sector is now null. The Clentar, the symbiot, the scary ass tyrant king of them all. The one that has never shown weakness. Luckily, no one has questioned Null. Yet. No one questions people above them in the Clentar society, because that will be like seen as them trying to pull some coup type shit. So like, you do what you're told, they'll give you a reason if they want to. You could ask for their reasoning. It's just like, you'll just get looked at. Because if you just ask questions, you'll get looked at. Kind of strange, but it's fine other than that. Unless, like, someone under you, you're asking that to someone under you. Right? Or to an equal. But if they're fucking above you on the food chain, no, you don't fucking talk to them. That's basically how it goes. But yeah. So the main half of the null sector is kind of just moving through space. Yeah. Null kind of took over a sector for himself, kind of like found a mammalian human-esque species that works. It's been a while since Null has even like been near or close enough to Earth for him to give a damn. So it's kind of like, okay, it's one of those situations. So he's just going. He doesn't know much about this. What the fuck his name is? 6? Okay. And this, his host, but he just knows 6 is strong. He just doesn't know to what extent yet. But keep this clear. Null and him are about even. Null, like the symbiotes themselves at this point in time, Null and 6 are fucking dead even in power. Same with like their hosts, but one just has a myriad of abilities and like more abilities under his belt. But yeah, remember, Izuku took fucking Ryuku's quirk, so he can go symbiote dragon. And it would be even more terrifying than the one in the comics, because let's be real. That just looks like some baby shit to me, son. But yeah. This is where I'm gonna end it. At this moment in time, I do appreciate all of you. Truly. We're almost at triple digits. We blew the fuck up. Like, really fucking hard. And I'm happy. I'm like, warm cockles of my heart. I'm like, yay. Because when it comes down to it, I would like this. Way more than you guys would know. I am trying to get a microphone. As well as, like, a proper headset. Other than just, like, some, like, old Skull Candy headphones. Don't get me wrong, they're good headphones, but, like, they don't have a mic. So, yeah. I'll see y'all later. And, have a nice day. For real. Stay cozy.